Hey friends, good morning. Hope you're doing wonderful. I'm Beth Harding and I am a certified life coach, and I'm doing a 5-part series on just 5 things that I wish I would have known. So I learned these tools or these tips, whatever you want to call them. I learned them through really working on my own mind and through life coaching. So this is part 4. And today I want to offer this to you because it might help some of you. If it doesn't, no worries. This isn't meant for everyone. It's just for people who might find them useful, just as I have found these tips useful to myself. So, number 4, that life is 50-50. And what I mean by this is that 50% of the time you will experience negative emotion, and 50% of the time you will experience positive emotion. That life is 50-50. Believing this has been really helpful to myself because most of the time when I'm in negative emotion, I feel like something's gone wrong. This shouldn't be happening. I should be feeling better. And then I start comparing myself to everyone else in the world. And it's like, see, everybody's happy. Everybody's living a great life, and something's wrong with me. And I think it's so important when I've adopted this belief because it helps me remember, like, I'm not adding on to my pain and my suffering when I do have negative emotion. I understand that part of being a human and being alive here on earth means that half the time I'm going to have negative emotion. Half the time I'm going to feel loneliness, anger, embarrassment, shame, anxiety, stress, depression, all of those awesome feelings that we don't necessarily like. And it's okay. It's okay that I have those emotions. It's not like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this wrong and I need to get out of this right now, having this feeling. Because if you understand that a feeling is a vibration in your body, you can understand, okay, this is just a vibration that's happening in my body. And it also just kind of helps balance out, like, life does have a natural balance to it. So knowing that, okay, yeah, I'm having negative emotion. There are times when I have so much wonderful positive emotions. When you feel love, when you feel hope, when you feel excitement or joy, there are times when you have those experiences. And so sometimes we might be going through, we're experiencing a lot of negative emotion for maybe, years at a time. But having this belief helps me know, okay, there's more good ahead for me. If I'm going through something negative now, there's good ahead for me. Life has a way of trying to balance itself out. And so that's why I always like having, this belief that life is 50-50 and the best is always before me. It also has helped me when my brain naturally wants to compare myself to others. I believe this for every person. So it doesn't matter who you are, what you have, where you live, or your circumstances, that other people, their life is 50-50. Like, that is just good to know. That means they're experiencing pain and joy. They have sickness and health. They have peace and they have turmoil. Like, this is what it means to be a human. And we all, even though all of our experiences are very different from one another, a part of being here means we have that contrast of emotions. We have the good emotions. I'm saying good, like negative and positive. We have both. And that no one's escaping that. Like, a part of being a human means that is a part of it. So sometimes that can really help me. It also reminds me that there's not this, external thing. There's not something outside of me that is going to be the answer to my pain. if, so many times, and I see this even with when working with clients, we have this idea, and I'll use weight loss because I think that's easier for us to like talk about. We have this idea, okay, if someone wants to lose weight and they're like, life will be better when I lose the 50 pounds. And the problem with thinking this is like, okay, you lose the 50 pounds, but you still having this belief that life will be better when. And the truth is, and like this happens with everybody when we go through changes, like big things that happen in our life, we still find that it doesn't solve all of life's problems. So even 50 pounds lighter, when you were 50 pounds heavier, you thought, if I could just lose that weight, like, whew, like, can you just imagine my life is going to be so much better? And then it happens and you realize you're still you. So some things might be better, like it might be easier to like run after your kids, and there might be some things that feel better. But life has a way of balancing out. So like your brain will find something else to have negative emotion about. So even if you make the money, like same thing, we think, oh, everything's going to be better. Things will be different once I'm, a multimillionaire. Then I can just do all these things that I've wanted to do. And yeah, granted, some things you'll be able to do, but you're still going to be you, which means you're still going to have, like, some things will be different, but your brain is going to go with you no matter what changes. And so that's just good to know. There's no external thing that's going to solve all your problems. You are you, and life is going to be positive and negative. That's just, for me, this is something that I wish I would have known. It's been really helpful for me to know this. And when I'm talking to the other humans, it helps me to connect with them in a deeper way because I understand their pain and their joy. Like, I'm here for all of it. All right, friends, if you find that useful, great. If not, that's totally fine. But I hope you know how loved you are. And tomorrow, stay tuned because I have my 5th tip, and it's my absolute favorite. I'll see you then. Take care.